So this afternoon we're lucky enough to speak to debut novelist Graeme Simsion, who's just written a book called The Rosie Project, out later this month. So Graeme, tell us all about The Rosie Project.
All about The Rosie Project. Okay, the Rosie Project is a romantic comedy, and by comedy it's a genuine comedy. It's meant to be laugh out loud funny about a socially challenged genetics professor who sets out to find himself a life partner, a wife, scientifically. So he devises a 16 double-sided page questionnaire with all the attributes he's looking for in a partner, and he goes out searching.
The character Don is great. He's got such a great voice, and it was great reading him. Was there anything in particular that inspired you to write him?
Yes, I've worked for a long time in the information technology industry and in academia as well, and both are full of people who are, to a greater or lesser extent, like Don, who are better with numbers and facts and data than they are with people and emotions and subtleties and empathy. And yeah, I had a particular friend whose voice I channeled a little bit when I started to work the Don character, and he's certainly not equal to Don, but the way he would describe things gave me a good start for Don's voice.
I read in the acknowledgements page that you wrote the book very quickly. What was your experience of writing the novel?
Okay, I already had a screenplay, so I wrote the screenplay very slowly. It was over 5.5 years while I was studying screenwriting, and I was learning the craft at the time, and the story changed enormously over that time. I did many drafts, put a lot of work into it, and when I decided to sideways adapt, as they would say it, as a novel, that went very quickly because I already had the characters, I had the story. All I really had to do was to adapt it to the form of a novel, and I didn't find it as hard as I might have. I've done a lot of prose writing and non-fiction before, so it went very quickly.
And you won the 2012 Victorian Premier's Award for an unpublished manuscript. What was that like?
Oh, look, I have to tell you that the excitement was not in winning, although I was very pleased to win. It was in being shortlisted, because that was a validation. I didn't know what I had, I didn't know how people would respond to it. I certainly did not think I had something literary there. I thought I was writing popular fiction, and I entered it only in the hope that perhaps one of the judges would say, well, Charlie down the hallway looks at popular fiction, we'll send it down to Charlie. So when it made the shortlist, I thought, wow, I'm in the race. Whoever wins, there's probably worthy contenders, but this will get published, this will happen now. So that was the huge kick.
And the Rosie Project's gone on to be sold in 30 territories now. Is it 30?
32.
32.
32 at the moment.
That's
yeah.
amazing. What is it about the Rosie Project that you think has such an international appeal?
Okay, look, I think that Don is a character. I mean, the Rosie Project is all about Don, the character. And I think Don is somebody who is familiar in all cultures. He's the absent-minded professor, the nerd, the geek, and I don't think he's peculiar to Australian or even Western culture. So he's been recognised, people get him, and I think what makes it interesting is that we are in his head. He is not an external character for us to learn from. He is somebody that we're asked to relate to and empathise with.
Thank you so much, Graeme. That was all really interesting, and we have an event with you on Wednesday, February the 13th, and we're looking forward to speaking to you again then.
Looking forward to talking there. Thanks.